Mr. Key. You can spell it as Darki. Then you know it double E. Welcome again to this special segment of the Gospel News. Trust me, like I always tell you guys, a lot is happening in the music space. Afrobeat especially are the guys that makes the beats. And trust me, I'm here to give you guys all the updates as it concerns your favorite artists. At the same time, I want to say a big thank you to our fans out there for doing what you do. We love you guys so much. We appreciate you and trust us to say this. We would never take you guys for granted. By the way, you can now stream us live on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. All you have to do is look out for that channel that is most comfortable for you and stream us there. In coming days, we're sure to get you guys on TikTok and Instagram. Just stay tuned because we have your back. Anyways, let's see what the news look like. We'll begin today's news with Burna Boy. Burna Boy, I told them, I've now surpassed the Grammy Awards, winning twice as tall to become Burna Boy's fourth most streamed album on Spotify. Previously, twice as tall stand as 250 million at the time, but then as of today, I told them I've just surpassed that with 1 billion to become 251 million. Just after a few days after Burna Boy announced this London stadium with 80,000 capacity, as of today, we have about 1,230 seats left on Ticketmaster for the venue. Apparently, he has sold out about 96% of this venue, and in no time, we are sure to announce to you that he has just sold out the London stadium. Moving on, as exactly 8 years ago today, Burna Boy released his sophomore studio album on a spaceship. And just so you know, that project spanned the smash hit Asake, and it currently has over 32 million streams on Spotify and is the most streamed Afrobeat album released in 2015. And trust me, Burna Boy has been doing this thing back to back from 2015 up until 2023. We saw Burna Boy on form continues to rise on the Spotify top song on the daily chart. It went up about 25 spots and it currently sits at number 120. At the same time, we saw Busta Rhymes and Burna Boy Rabo Shota made a debut at number 71 on Nigeria's Spotify daily top song chart with over 21,000 filtered streams. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy on the Low music video have just surpassed 360 million views on YouTube, and at the same time, Burna Boy Tested, Approved and Trusted has surpassed 10 million views on YouTube. We saw Burna Boy is about to add another award on the shelf, and this time he has been nominated for the Best Male Artist at the 2023 NST Honors. And trust us to say this, Burna Boy is a top contender for one of those persons who could bring this one back and add to his archives or bring it to the shelves. Moving on, we have Rema as the next guy on the news. We saw Rema Rabbit GP rises to number 184 on the US Apple Music album chart in 30 days. At the same time, we saw Rema Holiday has earned over 28.7 million on-demand streams in Nigeria since its release. It is now eligible for a platinum courtesy the TCSN official, that's in Nigeria. We saw Calm Down. I've spent most week in at least 22 countries' official singles charts. Now for UAE, the song has spent 9 weeks, Lebanon 8 weeks, Argentina 13 weeks, Bulgaria 27 weeks, Iceland 33 weeks, New Zealand 41 weeks, Brazil 48 weeks, Australia 52 weeks, Spain 50 weeks, Sweden 50 weeks, Romania 55 weeks, Greece 59 weeks, USA 57 weeks, Italy 59 weeks, Austria 60 weeks, Ireland 63 weeks, Germany 62 weeks. In the UK, 65 weeks, Canada 66 weeks, Belgium 67 weeks, India spent about 80 weeks, and Netherlands can spend about 85 weeks. At the same time, it's also the second longest charting African and Afrobeat song in spaces like Norway, Denmark, Belgium, Portugal, Switzerland, and France. Burna Boy sits at number 1 in France. Moving on, we saw Rema Gomez Calm Down spent 1 year, talking about 52 weeks on the Australia singles chart, and became the first African song to spend a year on the charts. Also, it became the third highest picking African song at number 11. At the same time, we saw Rema Calm Down spend 65 weeks on the UK official singles chart, charting at 61 for this week. At the same time, we saw Rema Troublemaker of the Rabbit GP have surpassed 3 million streams on Spotify, and then DND have just surpassed 5 million streams on Spotify. Moving on, we have Asake as the next guy on the news. Talking about Flytime Festival, Asake is set to headline the space on the 25th day of December. The event is beginning on the 23rd day. We have Kiss Daniel headline on the 23rd, Davido headline on the 24th, and Asake is doing the headline on the 25th. While people were busy over the weekend, Asake was at the Coca-Cola studio where he went there to show them what he's made of, alongside Tenny and amidst other artists who went there to make African proud and make their craft proud. Asake went there, and trust me, it was a beauty to behold, seeing Asake doing what he loves doing best. We saw him on the stage doing his thing, singing songs like the one he had with R and just songs off previous album and this album. He went there and had an amazing outing for himself. Moving on, we saw Asake also announcing he's going to be in Benin, that's Cotonou, over the festive period. And if you're in those spaces and regions, Asake is coming to your zone. You want to get a ticket to support these great artists from Nigeria. Moving on, we saw Amapiano have just surpassed 40 million streams on Spotify, and that is the song that's been nominated for the Grammys Award. And on Spotify, this song is doing crazy numbers as we speak. At the same time, we saw Asake and Burna Boy's Sungba remix has also hit 55 million views on YouTube. And trust me, these guys came together to produce an amazing smash at the time they did. Talking about Work of Art, the album have now spent about 22 weeks on Nigeria Apple Music Top 10. Work of Art is currently charting on 28 countries on Apple Music after 5 months of release. We saw Asake just after the Coke Studio performance while going back home in this big space bus. We saw where he came out to also show love to his fans, spraying bundles of Naira notes to his fans. And trust me, he knows how to make his fans happy, either by music or by his charity events and doings. Moving on, we have Charlie Poppy as the last guy on the news. This guy has been buzzing after Whiskey endorsed him, saying whether he coughed, he was going to dance to it. He has been everywhere. Recently was with Bojo Benson on the show, and then where he came out to say, yes, it's cold outside, and I'm sorry to Benson. But this time over the weekend, Charlie Poppy was live in Russia to do what he loved doing best, performing to these guys. And hearing them singing back to him must be a level of success and achievement. And I'm sure he's going to be proud of and making sure that he does better to make sure he reach bigger part of the world. In the meantime, big congrats to Charlie Poppy for making himself an African proud on the big global stage. Russia is now, who is next? Maybe Australia or something. But in the meantime, massive one to him. I would say congratulations, Charlie Poppy, for doing us proud. My name is Taki. We'll catch you guys on the very, very next one.